The greatest way you can gain more attraction from women and more respect from other men is by hitting the gym and building an aesthetic physique. And so many guys like to make excuses with this. Oh, but going to the gym doesn't actually do anything. Girls don't care about muscles. It's all just a waste of time. But the thing is, bro, like most guys who say this aren't even in shape themselves. Like if you follow my TikTok, you'll know there's this one guy who's like totally out of shape and comments on my videos, hate all the time. And it's like, shut up, bro. Like, why are we hating from outside the club? Like, really? But what you need to ask yourself is that if you have these limiting beliefs that the gym doesn't help me out, it's not going to do anything, it's a waste of time, girls don't care about muscle, it's all about just your genetics and how good looking you are, you need to sit here and analyze these beliefs and actually ask yourself, is this helping me with getting better, with getting to where I want to be as a man, or are these beliefs just holding me back? And if the truth is these negative beliefs aren't serving you and where you're at right now in life, maybe you're not in great shape, isn't getting you the results that you want, then we got to make a change, and that's what I'm going to help you with doing in this video. So let's cover the first limiting belief that you may be having, which is that, oh, you know, I don't improve myself for other people. I just do things for myself. I don't care about whether or not other people like me. And the thing is, like, this sounds so cool. It's what you hear so many of, like, the red pill, you know, alpha male guys say, like, oh yeah, don't do things for other people, bro. Just do things for yourself. Like, it'd be so cool to say that, but the fact of the matter is that as humans, we are naturally, biologically driven to care about what other people think about us. It's totally normal to want more attraction from women. It's totally normal to want more respect from other people. That's just how humans are. It's a very strong biological desire that you have. So just to sit here and ignore that and say, I don't care about girls, I don't care about having friends, that is fucking stupid. And you need to admit to yourself that, like, yeah, I want to improve myself for other people. Because for me personally, like back when I was in high school, I was very insecure. I was very nervous. I wasn't confident in the way that I looked. And when I was in this spot, I sat there and I admitted to myself that, like, yeah, I want to be more attractive to women. I want to be respected by other guys. And that was a huge driving factor with me getting started on my self-improvement journey, and actually led to me getting the results that I wanted because I openly admitted it to myself. Because the fact of the matter is that whether or not we like to admit this, people 100% are judgmental and they will judge you based on how we look. Now, do I think that's right? Do I think that's how it should be in a perfect world? Not necessarily. I don't think you should, you know, cast a bunch of judgment on other people, but that's just naturally how humans are. Like, let's say, for example, right? If you see, you know, someone, a woman who's being very rude to you, and she's unattractive, you're just gonna say like, oh yeah, she's crazy, she's rude, she's terrible. Whereas if a girl is attractive and she's being rude to you, then you're gonna say, oh yeah, you know, she's being rude, but like at least she's kind of hot, so it's kind of worth it. Like, yeah, it may not be right, and we shouldn't do that, but that's just how humans are. It's called the halo effect. And there's a few reasons why building this physique and getting in shape, hitting the gym is going to change your life. Number one, you're just going to look a lot better. I mean, imagine how you would feel walking into a party, your shirt is hugging your biceps, you're looking good, you're gonna stand out to women. You're gonna instantly, based on your appearance, be more attractive. There's actually so many studies as well that prove when you build the aesthetic V-taper physique, like where your shoulders are wider than your waist, it's primally attractive to women. That's like the type of physique that women literally like dream about, you know, read about in their like books and everything. That's what women want. It's kind of similar to how if you're a man, right? When you see a woman who has like the hourglass shape, it's primally attractive. Like even if their face may not be like super attractive, at first glance, you'll see the way they look and you'll like have some desire for them. And not only are you going to look better, but also the confidence that you're going to gain from it. Because the fact of the matter is that getting in shape and building a good physique does so much for your self-worth because of how much effort goes into doing it. You see, one of the reasons why you have low self-esteem and why you struggle with confidence is because you don't keep your promises with yourself. You say that, oh, you know, I'm gonna hit the gym, I'm gonna get started on my fitness journey, oh yeah, I'm gonna do my homework tonight, but then you don't actually follow through with it. But when you flip this around and you do start keeping your promises, you start hitting the gym consistently, you start eating a healthy diet, you get in the best shape of your life, when you get the result and you have that sick physique that you've always been wanting, you're gonna look back on your past self and say that like, I am so grateful for the actions that he put in. I am so grateful that he did what it took for me to get to where I'm at today. And the truth is, there is so much beauty in going through this transformation, not just from the outside perspective because you look better and you're more jacked and you're shredded, but also the internal confidence that you gain from it. Now, a quick notes before you actually start your journey that'll help you get through this and actually get to where you want to be without quitting. Number one, you're going to want to quit. You're going to get started on your journey. You're going to start hitting the gym, and then there might be a couple days where you miss. There might be a couple days where you skip the gym and you miss out, or you cheat on your diet, you're being inconsistent. But where so many guys go wrong with this, and it's why you see so many people who join the gym during New Year's and then they quit after a little bit, it's because you're focused on being perfect. Look, the fact of the matter is that if you haven't even gone to the gym or you've been very inconsistent, you just going once or twice, that's already improvement. You're already getting better. And when you're starting to build new habits, you're not going to go from 0 to 100 right away. It's going to take time for you to get there. So realize, like, even if you say you're going to go to the gym, right, 3 times and then you only go twice, that's still better than going 0 times. That's still better than not getting started at all. Now, obviously, over time, you're gonna get better, you're gonna get more consistent, and then you gotta be more disciplined with it. But at the very start, just have the mindset that getting started and a little bit of progress is better than nothing. Because I promise you, that positive reinforcement and building that momentum is so important with hitting your goals, and that's what's gonna allow you to actually get there. So if you miss one day, bro, don't beat yourself up, because where you're going and where you're at right now is so much better than where you were at before you started your journey. And then number two, the second thing you absolutely have to do is you have to build a routine. So often I'll see guys who have been lifting for like 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and they've barely made any progress. And the reason why a lot of the times is because they have no structured plan. They don't have a routine to stick to. They just kind of show up to the gym and do what they feel like, maybe go on the treadmill for a few minutes, then grab a few weights, do some curls, do some legs. And it's like, they have no structured routine that they're following. But the thing is, if you're not following a routine, at that point, you're just totally guessing. And that version of you is not going to make as much progress as the version of you who has a routine, who's disciplined, who has something that he's sticking to. So my biggest piece of advice would be to find a routine that fits your goals, that fits what you're going for. If you want to build the aesthetic physique, build a routine that focuses on these muscles and that actually hits them with the frequency that you need to hit. And if you need a routine and you want mine for completely free, just shoot me a follow on Instagram, send me a DM saying plan, and I'll send you my routine for completely free so you can get started. And then the last and final thing I want you to do is I want you to really quick close your eyes, do it with me, close your eyes, and just visualize yourself building that strong aesthetic physique that you can get. See yourself with the strong biceps, with a good V taper, with abs, and realize that achieving these goals is actually possible. It's something that you can do, and just see how happy you would be with that physique. See yourself with the girlfriend, see yourself being confident in yourself. And whenever you feel like you're gonna quit, just visualize that best version of yourself and know that if you just stick to the routine, if you stick to your goals, you will eventually get there. And I wish you the absolute best on this journey, brother. I'll see you for the next video. And by the way, no pressure, but once you find that my free videos have helped you out quite a bit, you've gotten some value from them, and you want to take your dating life to the next level, and you want my help getting to where you want to be, you can check the link to my coaching in the description, book a free call with me, and we can see if you'd be a good fit and get you to achieving your goals.